Who is your great-great-great-grandfather?
Great-great-great-grandfather.
Liam's great-great-great-great-grandfather.
Yes.
So my great-great-grandfather was Pearl Fulton.
Yeah.
So my great-great-great-grandfather, his name was
Joseph Warren.
Warren. This guy right here.
Yes.
And what about these guys?
Well, this was my father's brother, who I never saw, and I don't know.
Your father's brother. You saw a picture of him, but you
No, he was my grandfather's brother.
Grandfather's brother.
So,
Yeah.
great uncle once removed?
Yeah.
Taken in 1918.
Yes.
That was shortly after
Grandpa
was born. Grandpa Don was born.
Yes. And that was, now this is 1917, and that's my mother on a 4th of July float.
Ah, is she in the middle?
She's right there. And that was horse-drawn, of course, in those days. And here they are, August 2nd, 1918, at their wedding.
And a beautiful little garden, too.
Yes. The garden belonged to my Uncle Harry. And guess who this is? That's me.
Look at that.
Look, Liam, that's your great-grandmother when she was a little...
Wow, that's...
1926, so she was about 2
years old.
Wow. Look at that.
And here are photographs of my father and my mother. These are high school.
Oh, yeah?
You know, I can really see the resemblance of, your mother across the generations.
Yeah.
I can see you, and I can see Janet a little bit, too. And actually, I can see my mother, too.
Yeah, I was just like,
There's a strong resemblance.
And this was my Uncle Wayne's house, which was down the road and across the road from the farm.
In Selma.
Well, not in Selma.
Well, Selma's not much of a town, right?
Selma, you could drive through and not notice.
It's in the vicinity of Selma, right?
Yes.
Do you think that house is still standing?
I don't think so, probably. Loyal has taken down, well, his father before him did away with a lot of the outbuildings, because there used to be, we had so much fun. There was a whole row of little buildings. One was the milk separator house, and one was a storage house where there were all kinds of magazines from the year 1. And then there was a tool shed that my grandfather, and you had to be very careful because he had such strict rules. On the wall was painted the shape of whatever tool belonged there.
Wow.
And if you took a tool out of there and you didn't put it back there, you were in big trouble.
And there's no disputing if it's painted on the wall.
And there was an ice house and a smokehouse. And in the smokehouse, they smoked ham and bacon. And in the ice house, they brought ice up from the river in the wintertime and had where they needed cooling. And then right above that was a great big plum tree. And if you ate too many plums from that green gage plum tree, you needed the little house out in back of that. With the half moon.
The one with the half moon.
But those were very good plums.
Yeah, too good to pass up.
Even if they were a little green. And you could climb on the roof, you see,
Yeah.
and get up on the roof, and then you could reach everything.
Oh. Hopefully nobody dared you to walk across the ridgepole.
Well, they were just little,
Buildings.
yeah.
Huh.
They probably were no more than 8 feet tall or 10 feet at most. Nobody was very tall in the family, so they didn't have to be very tall.
Saved on lumber for building tall structures. So where was this property?
And 2 miles outside of Selma on the farm, where Loyal and Linda still live
In Iowa.
Iowa.
in Iowa. Yeah.
Where the blue silo is.
Yes. Who was it? I said it was a harvest store. And I think Jimmy